afternoon and welcome to Rogue Community College's 50th anniversary commencement ceremony. My name is Corey Ebenhack and I'm the Vice President of Student Affairs. I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Chiharu Sai for the lovely piano music opening today's ceremony. It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome our dignitaries, families, and friends, college faculty and staff, as we honor and recognize the graduating class of 2021. Now, Rose Passion will sing the national anthem for us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rose. That was beautiful. Let me now introduce to you the members of our administration and Board of Education who are here with me today. The President of Rogue Community College, Dr. Kathy Kemper-Pell. Chair of our Board of Education, Sean Hogan. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Juliet Long. And Vice President of Operations and Finance, Curtis Sommerfeld. I would like to thank these individuals for their dedication and service to RCC and to our students. Ceremonies are events of significance that mark some rite of passage in human life, often held to acknowledge life's endings or new beginnings and our accomplishments. Ceremonies often help us put a marker on our memories, and they help us make sense of the passage of time. This graduation ceremony marks the completion of a goal and marks the beginning of a new journey. Now I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Kathy Kemper-Pell, the President of Rogue Community College.
Thank you, Corey. Welcome, graduates, and congratulations on your success at RCC. On behalf of all employees, I want to express our excitement for your graduation day because we view your success as our success. Our college mission is to provide you with quality learning opportunities to achieve your goals. And you clearly have achieved a major goal here at RCC, especially in the midst of a worldwide pandemic that required you to adapt to changes in every single aspect of your life. You've learned a great deal in your career or transfer pathway, but you've also learned how to be a lifelong learner. In these challenging times, you've also developed grit, your passion and perseverance for long-term goals. Some of you have done this on your own, and others of you have grown your grit with the support of teachers, advisors, coaches, mentors, friends, and family. No matter how you got your grit, you can continue to develop it and serve as an example and a mentor for others to achieve their goals. In the words of our country's 6th president, John Quincy Adams, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you're a leader. Celebrate your accomplishments and know that your achievements here are inspiring others. Now, I would like to recognize our recipient of the Outstanding Citizen Award. I am pleased to announce that Peter Buckley has been selected as our 2021 Outstanding Citizen. Peter worked for over 20 years as a writer, director, actor, and producer, and administrator in West Coast Regional Theater, including 5 years as the artistic director of the Ferndale Repertory Theater and 6 years as the director of the Del Arte School for Physical Theater. From 2004 to 2017, Peter represented District 5, consisting of Ashland, Phoenix, Talent, Jacksonville, and Rouge, in the Oregon House of Representatives. For 8 of those 12 years, he served as the House co-chair of the Joint Committee on Ways and Means, the legislature's budget writing committee. He also served on the House Education Committee, the Education Subcommittee on Education Innovation, and the Education Subcommittee on Higher Education. As he transitioned from the legislature, Peter devoted himself to Southern Oregon Success, a region-wide collaborative weaving together the talent, expertise, and resources of the entire community to promote the wellness, academic, and life success of our children, youth, and families. This is a collaboration of all levels of education, healthcare, mental health care, human services, public safety, and workforce development in Jackson and Josephine counties. Southern Oregon Success has evolved into a collective impact initiative that uses vital information from the Adverse Childhood Experiences Study, known as ACEs, to raise awareness of trauma as a root cause of struggle in our region. Peter serves as both a trainer and the administrator for Southern Oregon ACEs training team. He became a certified master trainer in the curriculum in 2017, and these trainings are offered by the team at no cost. Thanks to Southern Oregon Success, RCC has certified ACEs trainers and implemented in-house training for all student services employees and others interested in creating a safe and supportive learning environment. Under Peter's leadership, Southern Oregon Success recently established the goal that by 2025, all parents and caregivers in Jackson and Josephine counties will have the knowledge, skills, connection, and support needed for all of our children to enter kindergarten ready to thrive. RCC is proud to participate in this work through our early childhood education program and student services, and we recognize Peter Buckley as a driving force in our region, making families healthier and more resilient. Congratulations, Peter, and thank you for your contributions to our community.
Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I just want to say I'm very grateful for this honor, and I just want to wish the best to the graduates of Rogue Community College. Have great lives. Thanks, Kathy.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Kathy. At RCC, we have a number of beloved traditions. One of my favorites each year is to select a top graduating student to deliver a commencement speech. Today, we have 3 top graduating students who will be delivering commencement addresses: Madison Munyon, Chloe Hansen, and Natasha Robinson. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce Madison Janae Munyon, representing Josephine County. Madison has earned a certificate as a dental assistant and holds a 3.9 GPA. Madison?
Hi, my name is Madison Munyon. It's such an honor to represent Rogue Community College as an AZP member in the class of 2021. Not only is today a milestone for me, but it's a milestone for our campus as well, as we're celebrating 50 years. I'm standing up here today to proudly announce that I'm officially a certified dental assistant in the state of Oregon with my certification in radiology and infection control. I remember I got the email that I was accepted into the dental assisting program here at RCC in 2020, the year that completely changed the world as we knew it. I jumped up and down and called my family and friends immediately. Shortly after receiving the news, we watched our community shut down. We were told to stay inside to stay safe nationwide. We went weeks and months without seeing some of the people closest to us to keep each other safe. We went from scheduled classes in person to turning on our computers and webcams in our homes to sit in our sweatpants on Zoom. We watched our grocery store shelves go bare, and yes, toilet paper too. For some of us, we struggled financially. Some of us struggled mentally, physically. But when I stand here today, I truly see us as a group of graduates with grit. A group who persevered, who did not let the ever-changing, unpredictable world deter us from our success and goals. We are students who see a mountain, not knowing what meets us on the other side, but we choose to climb it anyway. Through the school year and the pandemic, our instructors quickly felt like friends. Most of us learned how to use Zoom for the first time together, along with our instructors. Some of us learned the harsh lesson of that mute button and how the internet was our lifeline. But more importantly, we were all going through it together. I received emails throughout the term from RCC encouraging us students, letting us know we had the option for Zoom for emotional support during this time. Emails reminding us that we've made it halfway through the term to keep pushing. I even received a letter in the mail from the president of RCC recognizing us students during this hard time and letting us know that she was proud of us for continuing to strive for our education, especially during this time. I saw my community support small businesses, signs around my hometown saying, "It will be okay." Even when we were 6 feet apart on campus or miles away from each other on Zoom, I felt the confidence the instructors had in us and the effort they put toward each of us as they were navigating this change too. I see a graduating class who is strong, resilient, focused, determined, and successful. For some, this is just the start to their education. For some, this was a goal set many, many years ago. For some, this will be the end of the road and onto their career. 2020 will be a year that we will never forget. But today, in June of 2021, we continue to put one foot in front of the other with the realization that we can do anything, no matter what goes on around us. Congrats, class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Madison. And now, representing Jackson County, I would like to introduce Chloe Z. Hansen, who has earned a certificate as a medical assistant with a 4.0 GPA. Chloe?
Hello, graduating class of 2021. It is my honor to extend a warm welcome to this year's Car-mencement ceremony. My name is Chloe Hansen, and I would like to specifically thank Jalise Brand for nominating me to speak today. She was my first instructor at RCC, and her passion and encouragement presented me a fresh gateway to this bright future. I graduated from a small Wisconsin high school in 2018 and moved to Oregon in 2019. I was in an incredibly distraught state a week after moving here. I discovered that I was pregnant with my first child, Sage. Suddenly, I was in a new place, pregnant, and completely overwhelmed by this newfound sense of responsibility. I needed to provide a stable life for not only my child, but for myself as well. I didn't have a job, and my child's biological father, who was still in Wisconsin, separated himself from my unborn child and me. I had never considered continuing my education. I struggled in high school with my academics, mental health, and physical health. I was scared to put myself out there, and when I felt like I had constantly failed. Truly, I just needed a change in perspective. I was walking downtown in Medford one day when I saw a huge billboard advertising Rogue Community College with a picture of a woman and her child. Seeing this prompted me to research RCC, and the next part of my life blossomed. Within weeks of moving to Oregon, I had applied and was ready to start college. If I am being honest, I was terrified to go to my first class. By July 8th, I was visibly pregnant, and I was scared of the potential ridicule I might face because I was a 19-year-old balloon. My first class was that Monday at 3 in the afternoon. I mentally prepared myself the entire day and walked to school. My class was pre-algebra, which I was dreading because it's, well, math. I swallowed my pride and quickly realized that college campuses are confusing. I was at Riverside in Medford, and I needed to find the G building. Instead of simply asking someone, I decided the best approach would be to aimlessly wander the campus until I found it. Luckily, I was 1 hour early. While I searched, I increasingly felt more comfortable. I was so worried about being judged for being the only teen mom in the universe. However, not only did no one care or notice, I was not that different. I felt comfortable in the vast diversity that I was seeing in the students and staff. I was not that abnormal of a person or student after all. Oddly enough, I was sort of relieved that I got lost. When I made it to my first college class with Jalise Brand, her kindness made me feel welcome, which gave me the confidence to continue my educational growth. I am so proud of myself for taking the initiative to attend RCC, and I am personally proud of each and every student today. I am thankful to be a part of today's celebration, acknowledging our dedication and perseverance. We have made it this far. Keep moving forward, keep opening up new doors, and keep going. Thank you.
Thank you, Chloe. And now I would like to introduce to you all Natasha Renee Robinson, who was selected for the 2021 All-Oregon Academic Team. This honor recognizes high-achieving two-year college students who demonstrate academic excellence and intellectual rigor combined with leadership and service that extends their education beyond the classroom to the benefit of society. Natasha has earned both an Associate of Arts organ transfer degree as well as an Associate of General Studies with a 4.0 GPA. Natasha?
Thank you, Corey, for the introduction, and hello to everyone else watching. My name is Natasha Robinson. Let me begin by expressing how honored and thankful I am for this opportunity to speak today. I proudly represent Rogue Community College's graduating class of 2021, as well as the All-Oregon Academic Team. I truly appreciate being recognized for all my effort and hard work. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing you think you cannot do." And here I am, humbly standing before you, facing one of my biggest fears, public speaking. For many years of my life, I was held back by all the fear I carried within me. In my past, I have allowed these insecurities to define who I was. This held me back for many years of my life. Fear has taken me down many dark roads, resulting in a negative self-image. At this point, self-worth was hard to find. This led to almost a decade of personal suffering, drug addiction, toxic relationships, homelessness, and tremendous loss overall. I lost time with my children, my family, and ultimately I lost myself. I was unrecognizable. Then, something beautiful happened. I made a choice to no longer be afraid. It started small at first, tiny changes here and there. Before I knew it, my life began to snowball towards something great, a positive upward spiral, if you will. Going back to school after 22 years was life-changing for me. It was something I always dreamt of doing, but that fear was constantly whispering in my ear. It's too late. You're definitely too old. And what if you fail? Well, guess what? I didn't. I'm here to tell all of you that it's never too late, you're never too old, and it's definitely okay to fail. It's not the falling that defines us, it's the getting back up that shows us who you truly are. College has given me the opportunity to redefine myself. During my time at RCC, I'd encountered both faculty and staff who genuinely care about their students. Pam Green and Manny Pacheco are two people who helped me find my confidence. They were always there to lift me up anytime I felt unsure in my abilities. I also need to give a huge shout out to Mary Middleton and Elijah Bunnell. They gave me the courage to face my fear of math. I was prepared for math boot camp. I uncovered a hidden passion for tricky equations. They taught me that math is an opportunity to challenge myself and grow. And to quote Ms. Middleton, "It's not magic, it's math." It is these moments I had with my teachers that stuck with me during my time here at Rogue Community College. Every individual I met on my educational journey inspired me in their own way. Because of them, along with all of you, my fellow graduating class, I was able to look my fear in the face. I now have the confidence to embrace my full potential in this thing called life. Today, I can be the woman I always knew I was inside, but didn't have the courage to fully embrace. Today, I stand here proud of not only my successes, but also my failures, because without them, I wouldn't be able to appreciate how far I've come. We are all capable of doing something great in life. Strength, courage, and confidence are within each and every one of us. If you've ever thought about going to college but weren't quite sure, I'm here to tell you that if you make the choice to face your fears, you can accomplish anything. I'm proof. Just put one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, one day at a time. With that, let me say congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. We did it. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Natasha. I would like to now introduce Tracy Redd, the representative for the Faculty Senate, who will bring you greetings from our faculty. Tracy?
My name is Tracy Redd, and I'm a math instructor here at RCC. On behalf of all faculty at RCC, congratulations. It's my honor and privilege to be here speaking to you, the 2021 graduating class. It's been an unusual year and one that has brought both frustration and growth, but you stuck with it. Through it all, you persevered to be here today, receiving your degree or certificate, or maybe even multiple certificates for some of you. You are tenacious. Some of you have worked 13 years to be able to finish this accomplishment. Some have been both high school students and college students at the same time, and all of the various timelines in between. But no matter what your story, you made it here now. There are so many words to describe you as students. I sent out a survey a few weeks ago to faculty here at RCC, and because I'm a math teacher, I have some numbers for you. 75% of the responding faculty agree that the word that best describes this class is tenacious, with flexible coming in second at 15%. But here are some other ones that were contributed. Amazing, frustrated, resilient, role models. There have been so many lessons learned this year, and not just in your classes. You've learned how to navigate the education system in an environment that went online in a very abrupt manner. Who knew a couple years ago that Zoom would be a thing, that some of our classes would look like the Brady Bunch on our computer screens, that the thing you heard most often during class was, "You're on mute." And if you did know all this, can I just ask why you didn't throw that glass ball out the window right then and there? One of the things I've learned this year as a teacher, or rather has really impacted me in a new way, is that our connectedness matters. Our connections with you as our students and us as your instructors, and your connections with each other as classmates. Some of you who are my students know that I walked through cancer and chemo treatments with my 17-year-old daughter this last winter. Your encouragement and the fact that you took the time to ask how she's doing months later means so much to me. Thank you. In that same survey that I referred to earlier, about 78% of faculty said that you as students connected with each other, and you were so creative in how you did this. Support on discussion forums, forming your own Zoom study groups, using Discord or Facebook Messenger or group texts. As one faculty member said in their comments, they were so supportive and helpful to each other. I want to encourage you to remember what you have learned these last years during your journey here with us at Rogue. I know you may not remember the quadratic formula from that Math 95 class, or maybe you will if you got to hear the song that went along with it. Don't worry, I won't sing it. You can look it up on YouTube. But I do hope that the life lessons are what you take with you to your next steps. No matter where your individual journey takes you after this, that you will still take the time to forge those connections with the people around you, and that you will invest in each other. I will close today with some of the inspirational quotes and messages that faculty wanted me to share with you as you head into a time of new beginnings. Dorothy Swain of the Science Department reminds us to remember growth mindset. She says, "The world keeps changing and we need to keep adapting. and this year's graduates are great role models for our community and our world. And her inspirational quote is, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do," Eleanor Roosevelt. Deborah Cohen of the Humanities Department says, "I would tell them how proud I am of their accomplishments, surviving so many huge changes and obstacles and finishing their degrees. Many dropped out or took a break, yet you all decided to continue. It shows the strength of spirit." Here is her favorite quote by Harriet Tubman. "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars, to change the world." There were so many more responses in the survey. I wish I had time to share more. But I'm going to end with this last thought about hope, because it's what kept me going through those hard months this past year, and so I'd like to share it with you. Not only so, but we also rejoice in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. St. Paul. Congratulations, graduating class of 2021. You got this, and we believe in you. I would now like to invite Sean Hogan from the RCC Board of Education to the podium to bring you greetings from our board. Sean?
Students, family, faculty, and staff, and especially those of you graduating today. On behalf of my colleagues, Patricia Ashley, Pat Fahey, Kevin Talbert, Roger Stokes, Claudia Sullivan, and Maria Ramos Underwood, I bring you greetings and congratulations from the Board of Education. We are here to celebrate your well-earned accomplishments. You have persisted in your journey and achieved the goals you set for yourself, as evidenced by the diplomas you have earned and are being awarded today. The message to you at this unique time is that this is your time and it is up to you to make the most of it. Just as generations before you faced adversity and challenges, you too have found the courage and resolve to find a way forward. The coronavirus pandemic has reshaped our world. It has created challenges and obstacles in your path, and you have overcome the obstacles to accomplish your goals. It is people like you who step forward and to use your skills, your education, and your commitments to your communities to cope with adversity, stand for your beliefs, and work to make the situation better for those who come after you. As in the past, people like you, people who struggle to get an education, people who persisted, learned the lessons of the challenges of their time, and have built a better world that demonstrate an amazing gift, the gift of grit. Grit is the ability to complete a goal when you are faced with life challenges that are hard and new. Your motivations may be different. Maybe someone told you you couldn't do it, or you wanted to prove them wrong. Maybe you wanted to be the first college graduate in your family. Maybe you set your sights on a career that you've been dreaming of your entire life. No matter what the motivation, you've stuck with it and you are at the finish line today. This grit characteristic of yours will serve you well in the future because, of course, you will find yourselves in times faced with work and personal issues that will require you to knuckle down and plow through. I feel assured that you, the gritty graduates, will have the stick-to-it characteristic that you will employ in your future because if you can graduate, chances are good that you can do whatever you set your mind to. This is your time. Don't be a bystander. Make your time count. Do what you can for your families, your communities, and your country. Once again, congratulations on your achievements that we recognize here today. On behalf of the Board of Education, we wish you the very best. Now I would like to invite President Kemper-Pell back to the podium.
Welcome again, graduates, families, friends, and college employees. This ceremony is a celebration of individual accomplishments, both personal and academic, and every graduate of RCC has a very unique story. The beauty of community colleges is that our student population is so diverse. We have students from teens to retirement age, from all walks of life, and from many different races and ethnicities. And we have students attending different campuses with very different campus cultures. In fact, before COVID-19, some of you traveled between campuses to complete your studies. And we all know that you had to rapidly adapt, along with us, to our totally online classes, in addition to juggling major changes in your personal lives in response to the pandemic. Graduates, we love to celebrate this day with you, and we hope that this graduation will be as memorable and special as a traditional ceremony. Your success is our success. You are proof that we're fulfilling our mission to provide quality learning opportunities to students to achieve their goals and support the vitality of our communities. Congratulations from all of us at RCC. Today's a significant milestone in your life. Celebrate your perseverance. Express your gratitude for the support you received. Have pride in your new skills and abilities. Look ahead to new adventures. Share your joy with others, and encourage others to follow their path. And now I will ask Juliet Long, Vice President of Instruction, and Sean Hogan, Chair of the RCC Board of Education, to confer these degrees. Juliet and Sean?
Hello and welcome, everyone. Before we confer the certificates and degrees for the class of 2021, I'd like to share some information about RCC programs and this year's graduates. RCC offers a variety of two-year degrees, including the Associate of Arts Oregon Transfer degree, 23 Associate of Science degrees for students transferring into bachelor's degree programs, 21 Associate of Applied Science degrees for students in career and technical fields, and the Associate of General Studies for students who are exploring a variety of opportunities. Students can also earn certificates at RCC. More than 50 certificate programs prepare our students to enter fields like dental assisting, automotive, or diesel specialist. We also have emergency medical services, alcohol and drug counselor, design and digital media, pharmacy technician, just to name a few. This year, 512 graduates have earned a total of 437 degrees and 193 certificates. It is remarkable that 107 of you have earned more than one degree and 11 of you have completed 3 degrees. If that isn't achievement enough, this year's graduating class averaged an astounding 3.43 GPA. 213 of you earned a 3.5 to 3.99, and 23 of you maintained a perfect 4.0. Our 3 youngest graduates today are all 17 years old, and the oldest is 63. All of them are earning degrees. Members of the graduating class of 2021 watching, please stand as you are able. Mr. Hogan, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Rogue Community College, it is with great pride and pleasure that I present to you the graduating class of 2021. Each candidate's record has been carefully reviewed by the college record specialist, Natalie Coppage, Annalisa Gifford, and Barbara Wicks, and certified by the College Director of Enrollment Services, Danielle Crouch, as meeting the requirements for the certificate or degree to be awarded. Mr. Hogan?
Based on the authority vested in me by the State of Oregon and the Rogue Community College Board of Education, I hereby confer upon you your certificates and degrees in recognition of completion of all the necessary requirements thereof. I further extend to you the warm congratulations on our College Board of Education.
Now is the time you've all been waiting for. It's time for each student of the class of 2021 who chose to participate in our Car-mencement ceremony to receive their certificate or degree. As you watch the video, you'll notice that some students have special cords or sashes attached to their regalia. The red, white, and blue cords represent our veteran students. The gold sash and gold and blue cords represent our Alpha Zeta Pi Honor Society students, and the gold cord alone represents students who have achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA or higher at the end of winter term. Thank you for being here today to welcome our graduates as they go through a very non-traditional COVID honoring ceremony. Jessica A. Spurbeck. Jerusha Kine. Samuel Wayne Shasteen. Randy Marie Gressing. Chloe Alexandra Bear. Jaden Lindsay Stoiber. Molly S. Robinson. Amber Higgins. Sunflower Olkins. We got a whole trailer full of celebrators coming through. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. Here they come. Roll out the red carpet. Tiana Wynette. Woohoo! You guys are bringing the party. Nice. Jeanette Lynn Conley. Derek Buck. Gabriella Ilana Salcedo. Sienna Miller. Cynthia Karen Kimball. John Matz. Woohoo! Emily Anna Michaels. Andrew Walker Pelson. Megan Kathleen Swanson. And that marks the end of Section 1. 2021 commencement. Stay tuned for Section 2 beginning momentarily.
Stephen Vincent. Heather Denise Clark. Cheyenne Anderson. Adrian Chavarine. Sierra Hall. Lily M. Kent. Stephen Bain. Annette Lizarraga. Grace E. Jones. Amy Marie Briggs. Alexis. Hold it. Okay, Alexis Manzanares. Christopher Jeffrey Barraquin. Lauren Christine Fisher. Zaira Lizeth Cortez. Joseph O'Donnell. Cassie Diane Hertler. Carl Frederick Sorensen. So, if you could tell me, what is this?
Graduation.
Fun.
It's
Exactly what I was thinking. Thank you for being here.
thank you. Thanks.
Let's put our hands together for Aussie. Jacob Henderson.
All right, she showed up in boots. We're blaming it on her roots. This is Shelby L. Anderson. All right, next up is Joshua James Davis. To honor our next graduate is Lily Maxine Folgate. Our next graduate brought a whole bunch of cheering section. This is Sarah Claffey. All right, covered in celebratory messages on the car window, we have Sage R. Bushman. All right, our next graduate walking across the stage is Sydney Michael Jenkins. I'd like to introduce to you now Mandy Lynn Baynard. Okay. Marlena Maria Calvo. Thomas Ulysses Cook. Woohoo! I would like to introduce to you now Ashley Nadine Abbott. This is Ashley Josephine Merton. She brought her big Ram 2500 filled with a bunch of fans. That's awesome to see. Okay, everybody, this is Rebecca L. Williams. Okay, our next graduate across the stage is Norma E. Pantoja. All right, this is Jamie Davenport. Congratulations! Woohoo! Let me present to you the woman with the sparkly hat, Tiffany Ann Lang. Okay, I'd like to share Mallory Janae Webb. Okay. All right, we have 3 graduates in one car, a veritable trifecta today. This would be Natalie. Oh, let me start again. Well, sometimes you want to have your middle name first, but not today. Jessica Natalie Marvin. Here's a man who put together his own graduation mortarboard. This is Devin Stacy. Rock on, Devin. He's 3 of 3 in the super decorated car. Okay, here's our next graduate across the stage, the esteemed Levi Garrett Woodworth. This is Caitlin Shavo. Here we have Christopher Lee Rollins. Woohoo! This is Amelia R. Martin. All right. Our next graduate is bringing Princess and King across the stage with her today. This is Bree Folks. Okay, everybody, I'd like to present to you Jessica Sue Wolf. This is April Clark. Heading up on stage is Milo, bringing Milo's graduate Danielle Letson. This is Mark Elsie Lindsay. I would like to present to you Cheyenne Kelly Steskel.
Daniel M. Gifford. Timothy Hatch, also known as Timothy the Great Hatch. Hannah Marie Montgomery. Jessica Eileen Regalado. Justin G. Brumble. Maya R. Johnston. Holly Essa Allen. So Holly, turn around and let them see your awesome hat too. Samantha, welcome. Caitlin Rose Dempsey. Denise Wynn. Monica Gutierrez. Hillary Jane Booth. Jackie Christine Mitchell. Darren Glenn Arboyne. Misha Lee Berry. Kayla Cassidy Gallart. Here comes the second half of our mother-daughter team. Kayla's mom, Christina Edna Gallart. McKenna Sage Peters. Misty Barrows. Michelle A. Soares. Gregory Sholem. Make sure you get his socks in the picture. Cheyenne Rose Cloud. Monique Lopez.
Heather Yandell. Cassandra Davis. Heather Monique Duvall. Cherie York. Zane Blankenship. Amber Wilson. Sandra Nayeli Reyes Garcia. Gabrielle Emily Holmbeck. Jasmine Mahado. Marcos Keegan. Shelby Valdez. Julia Michelle Medina. Deborah Lolita Patricia Barnett. Fabiola Rodriguez. Taylor Elizabeth Stout. Carly Cooper Ryder. Tara Harrell. Christina Lynn Head. Kelsey Ann Carlson. Angel Brooke Gatlin. Annabelle Marie Brown. Madison Janae Munyon. Madeline Reese Malloy. Alicia Nicole Jones. Rosalina Rivera Landeros. Jamie Catherine Cortez Ludwig. Amber June Williams. Lisa Marie Ross. Keelan Michelle Coe. Renee Leanne Mulder. Crystal Denise Garcia. Jennifer Rochelle Rogers. Casey Lee Lucy Stein.
Patty Ann Douglas.
Elder Mark Yammett. Sam Ace Ventura. Samantha Abigail Matos. Sheridan Wayne Freeman. Rebecca Marie Kinsey. Morgan Quinones. Lisa Marie DeMota. Alicia Cecilia Tannehill. Stephen K. Thompson. David Anthony Price. Giselle Cruz Garcia. John Wyatt Ziegler. Hallie Kathleen Harris. Noah Hopkins. Stephanie McLaughlin. Ariana Noemi Ruiz. Natasha Renee Robinson. Catherine Elizabeth Benton. Landon Ray. Cynthia Valdivino Sanchez. Miria J. Slayton. Colby James Bursch. Chloe Henson. Rosenda Palas Briones. Kimberly Michelle Kinnaman. Herminia Corona Melendez. Amber Grijalva. Jessica Elise Gracious. Callan Reckberg. Allie Hertager. Cheyenne Nicole Edens. Haley Ann Jewel Anderson. Nicole Kathleen Hoover. Bella Palmer.
I would like to recognize the parents, children, grandparents, partners, spouses, and friends of these graduates. Your support has been essential to their success. Graduates, RCC faculty, staff, administration, and board members are honored that you chose to spend a part of your life learning with us. I want to thank our RCC Foundation and its many donors for the generous support for our students and the college. Esteemed guests, I present to you RCC's 50th graduating class, the class of 2021.